Today we will start alicyclic compounds. So alicyclic compounds, before that I have said you what is alicyclic. This is a closed chain compounds. So minimum number of carbon atoms required is 3 carbon, 1, 2, 3, we represent it this way. Or after that we can also have 4 carbons, 5 carbons, 6 carbons, and this way it goes on. Got it? Now why do we write it in this way? Because when I say 3 carbons, see this is your 3 carbon. Alright, this is your 3 carbon and we are having CH2, here we are having CH2 and we are having CH2. Alright, for that purpose, what we are representing in this particular manner. This is a simple way of representation. Instead of writing CH2, 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 we write it in this way. Alright, I told you in bond line formula this particular thing about you. Now when I say 4 carbons, see this is your 4 carbons. Same thing, carbon will have what? CH2, CH2 group present in it. So this is nothing but 3 carbon is there. So primary prefix. Alright, if you remember the formula, what is the formula I said? Secondary prefix, then primary prefix, then root word, then primary suffix and secondary suffix. So we don't have secondary prefix here, we don't have. We will start from primary prefix. What is primary prefix here? Cyclo. Then what is the maximum number of carbon atom here? 3. So it is root word is prop. Now what is primary suffix? You can see single bond, that is N. So cyclopropane. That's it. Similarly here also you can see 4 carbon atoms is there. So primary prefix is cyclo. Root word is but. Primary suffix is N. So it is cyclobutane. Got it in this way. Now we can also have in this way also, like we can have in this way, our double bond is here. So when double bond is there, I will be starting the counting from that particular position only, because I have to give the least number to that of the double bond. Because you know double bond is also nothing but it comes under functional group, that is alkenes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can say sir 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, same thing, no problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double bond gets the lowest number, that is 1. I can start 1 from here, I can start 1 from here, it's up to you. Alright, yes. But 1 from here and going in this way, no, because when the double bond will come then. Okay. So here, what is that? Primary prefix is same thing, cyclo. Root word is pent. And first position is in. So I can write 1 in or I can write simply in. So cyclopentene. Or it's in this way. You can write the IUPAC name. Clear? It can be ine also. We can have secondary prefix also. That is what I am going to come to it now. Clear? So the general formula of alicyclic compound is CnH2n. General formula, which is that of an alkene. This is a general formula of alkene which you have studied in the lower class. The general formula of alicyclic compound is that of CnH2n, which is that of an alkene. See here, C3H6. Here you see C4H8. Alright, same thing. You can have C5H10 in this way. The general formula is CnH2n. Got it? For cycloalkenes. That is alicyclic compound. Now its properties is similar to that of alkenes. Its formula is that of an alkene, but its properties is similar to that of an alkene. Why? Because carbon-carbon single bond. Here all carbon-carbon single bond. You have put a double bond, it's okay. Alright, but generally it is carbon-carbon single bond according to CnH2n. Alright, the formula. So in this way, its formula is similar to that of an alkene, but its properties is that of an, what you can say, alkene, because it has got carbon-carbon single bond present in it. We can say that. Now, next we will see the rules for writing the IUPAC names, alright, of alicyclic compound. The first rule already I have completed with you, that in case of alicyclic compound, when you write the IUPAC name, you have to add the primary prefix as cyclo. Alright, you have to add the primary prefix as cyclo. That is the first point. Now, second point is that suppose if you are having that is secondary prefix in it, let us say CH3 here and Cl here, then what will I do? I will number it, alright, according to the lowest number rule. I am going to do the numbering according to the lowest number rule, and the numbering has to be done by the set of locants. Locants means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Means whatever you have studied in aliphatic, same thing here also. Some rules are there which is extra. Same thing here also, the rule something is there which is extra, which I am going to tell you. So hence I am saying you. So here suppose the secondary prefix is there, how to number it? Same thing, by the lowest number rule. How to show that particular numbering? By locants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in this way we are going to put it. Alright, now next, here what you can find is that we will start from methyl or we will start from chloro. Alright. So if I start from methyl, then methyl gets the first position and chloro gets the second position. If I start from what you can say chloro, if I start from chloro, as you can see, then chloro gets the first position, methyl the second position. Now the question comes, what will I do? Which is correct? See, in when both the cases 1 2 1 2 is coming, here also 1 2, here also 1 2, then I will go for alphabetical order. In alphabetical order, first come chloro, then methyl. Because in both the cases the numbering is the same. I am not violating the lowest number rule. Am I violating? If I am writing here 1, then this is 2. If I am starting from here 1, then this is 2. So I am not violating the lowest number rule. If I am not violating the lowest number rule, then I have to select it, that which is correct. In that case, I have to go for alphabetical order. So alphabetical order, first is chloro, then second is methyl. So hence, how you write it down? Secondary prefix. I told you always that you use this method to write the IUPAC name because you are learning now. So secondary prefix is 1 chloro and 2 methyl. Now primary prefix is cyclo. Primary, root word. Root word is, what is that? 1 2 3 4 5 carbons. It is pent. Primary suffix is carbon carbon single bond, all are single bonds. It is what? N. So what you got the IUPAC name? 1 chloro 2 methyl cyclopentane. This is the IUPAC name, you got it. So what you learned, that while writing the IUPAC name, when a secondary prefix is there, then it will be, the numbering has to be done according to the lowest number rule only. If the numbering is same in either of the end, then we have to go for alphabetical order, as you can see it here. Correct? Acha. Without violating the lowest number rule, we cannot do it. We can't violate the lowest number rule. Alright? That you have to keep it in your mind. One more example I'll give you, where lowest number rule is not violated. Alright? See here. So, now, one more compound is there. Let us say I am taking this particular compound. Here, that is CH3, and here it is CH3, and here it is C2H5. Now, if I start numbering from here, then it is 1, 2 and 3. So what I get the numbers? I get the number as 1, 3, 3. If I start numbering from here, see 1, 3, 3. Third position 2 is there. Now, you will say, sir, I will want to start the numbering from here. 1, then 2, then 3. Then what I get? I get as 1, 1, 3. First position 2 are there, 2 methyl, so 1, 1. And third position ethyl is there, 1, 1, 3. Now tell me which is the lowest. First, both are same. First point of difference you will see. 1, 1, both are same. Then this is 3 and this is 1. Then which one I should take? Lowest number. So this is correct. Got it or not? If I start from here, the blue one, 1, 2, 3. Then the locants are first position 1 and third position 3. As you can see, blue one I am taking. Now, blue one I am taking. Okay, let me write the blue one inside. All the blue one inside. Let me write. Alright, all the blue one inside. And all the black one, let me write outside, so that you will not be confused. Okay, now if I start numbering from here, then what I get it? First position, that is 2 methyl, 1, 1, and third position ethyl, 1, 1, 3. So which is the lowest? First one is 1, 1, same, leave it. The second one is 1 and 3, which is the lowest? 1 is the lowest. So hence we will start counting from here. Got it now? I am not violating the lowest number rule here. But you will say, sir, ethyl comes first and methyl comes after that. Okay, fine. But if you give ethyl the lowest number, then you get 1, 3, 3. You are violating the lowest number rule. Got it? So hence, you cannot violate the lowest number rule. The numbering has to be done according to the lowest number rule, but the naming has to be done according to alphabetical order. So here the secondary prefix is, got it? Secondary prefix, what I got it as. Now I have to write the name according to alphabetical order. So this is wrong. This is not correct. Alright. So which is correct then? I am rubbing it this one. Don't get confused. This is not correct. Clear? So this one is correct. So I have to write in alphabetical order. So what is that? 3 ethyl. 3 ethyl. Okay. 3 ethyl. 1, 1 dimethyl. Root word, primary prefix is cyclo, root word is hex, and primary suffix is ane. So what do you get it? 3 ethyl 1 1 dimethyl. cyclohexane. We get it. Okay, understood now? Now next, after that, we will come to the next rule. Next rule is that, suppose we are having what you can say, two alicyclic ring at either of the end of an aliphatic chain. We are having two alicyclic ring on either of the end of an aliphatic chain. Then, irrespective of the number of carbon atom in the ring, the chain is given the preference. Then, irrespective of the number of carbon atoms in the ring, chain is given the preference. That means what? Chain is your root word and ring is always your prefix. Chain is the root word and ring is the prefix, irrespective of the number of carbon atoms. That means, I mean to say, suppose here we are having one carbon and we are having, suppose let us say two rings are there, or two carbon I am putting, and I am having this ring. Now ring contains how many carbon? 1, 2, 3. This ring also same thing, 1, 2, 3. So irrespective of the number of carbon atoms, suppose here we are having 2 carbon atoms and here in the ring we are having 3 carbon. So ring should get the preference, isn't it? As we know, the ring should get the preference because having more number of carbon atoms. This should be the root word, ring should be the root word. No. Here the rule is saying that if two alicyclic ring is attached on either side of the carbon chain, aliphatic chain, then the root word is the chain, not the ring, irrespective of number of carbon atoms. Irrespective means whether the chain is having more number, whether the chain is having less number, we are not concerned of. Chain will be the root word. Alright? So let me complete it, this one. This will be CH2, this will be CH2. Then what will be the IUPAC name? But the IUPAC name will be, as you can see it here, that is, you can start from any carbon, 1, 2, let us say. Clear? So this becomes your prefix. Clear? So secondary prefix is 1,2 dicyclopropyl. That's right. It is prop 3 carbon, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now this can be different alicyclic ring also. It's not necessary both can be same. It is not necessary. It can be different also. Got it? If it is different, you write in alphabetical order. Suppose this one is prop, this one is but. So which will come first? First is but, then prop. Alphabetical order. Clear? Understood now? Yes. Or it can be same also, as I have done it here. So 1,2 dicyclopropyl. Got it? So no primary prefix. Primary prefix comes here only. Then root word. Root word is what? 2 carbon, that is it. And primary suffix is what? That is nothing but M. So what you got the name? 1,2 dicyclopropyl ethane. So for that reason I said, irrespective of the number of carbon atoms, whatever may be the number of carbon atoms here, whether it is more or less compared to alicyclic ring, this will become the root word and the ring is always the prefix. Thank you very much.